Welcome to the Spelling Netcast for this week. Make sure you have your scissors for cutting out the words. Make sure that you've got your glue stick, your pencil so we can do all the writing, your zip top bag to put all the words in once we are finished cutting them out, and of course, please make sure that you have your spelling book and your spelling list. All right, so let's get these things cut out. Looks like we've got some pretty interesting words here today. Greek and Latin elements, and they actually relate to the body. So how interesting is that going to be when we get that related to the body? So we'll have to check these out. And I think you're going to recognize some of these words and how they relate to the body. But let's get that cut out first. Make sure that's up at the top. And remember, we got these four things right here. What do we call these? Oh, exemplars. That's right. Don't cut those all out yet. We'll do that in just a minute. Let's get this cut out. I cut these out into different columns, and then I put them together, and then I cut these all out. All right. Oh, dentist. Interesting. Because it looks like, as I look through these, we're talking about cap, corp, dent and don't, ped and pod. How interesting is that? So we're going to have to check out some of these. So let's put these all the way around the outside of our book so that we can have them. Make sure that you are cutting these out. Please make sure that you're cutting them out, because this is going to help you be a better reader, better writer, as you learn the things that will help you in your word choice. It'll also help you be a better speller as you start realizing what some of these words mean. Then you can use them a little bit more in your writing also. So let's get these all spread out. All right, beautiful. Now, I'm going to take this right here, and then I'm going to do a little glue on the top here. Glue is being kind of a pain. Let's put a little glue on the top and do that right there. All right, now, don't glue these in. What I want you to do is let's do a little writing. Now, remember, I want to leave a little space so that you can actually write what these words mean. So let's go cap, underline, corp, underline, dent / don't, underline, or don't, ped / pod. So this is going to be interesting how we write these things out. So let's talk about our first word. Our first word is actually cap. So if we're talking about things related to the body, where would we actually put a cap? Where would we put the cap? We'd put it on our head. So cap actually means the head. So let's pick out this one right here, capital. We actually have two of these, capital. And let's find the other one, which is capital. So this is one word, or these are two words you're going to have to know a little bit more about. So where is the capital? Who is in the capital? What does it have to do with the head? They are actually the head of the government. Exactly. Capital actually is the city where the government is located. And the Capitol is actually the building where the government meets, the legislative body. So in the Capitol building, the House of Representatives and the Senate actually meet there. The Capitol, AL, is actually the city that we're in. So Salt Lake is the capital of Utah. Very interesting. So head. So you'll have to look at some of these other ones and figure out what the head is on those. All right, so let's get to corp. Corp is another one that is very interesting also. Corp. corp? Let's see. Where's my corp? Oh, what is this? Corpse. Corpse. So what is a corpse? Yes, it is a dead body. Body is what we're looking for there. Corp is actually body. So when I look at a word like corpse, not corpse, corpse, and that's actually core. Core is how we say this. Isn't that interesting? This is actually according to the military, and which is actually a unit or body in the military. So if I talk about the Marine Corps or Marine Corps, the Army Corps, the Navy Corps, it's actually the body of that military right there. Okay? So remember that. Oh, there's one other one I wanted to do. Corporal. Corporal. Let's do corporal. Corporal. This one's an interesting because corporal actually means having to do with the body. And this is actually a part of military also. It has to do with the body. And so a corporal is a particular rank in the military that has to do with the body of that military. All right? So far, so good? All right, let's get to dent. And I think you're going to know what dent means. Dentist. What does the dentist do? Yes. The dentist takes care of our teeth. Isn't that interesting? Interesting. Takes care of our teeth or tooth. Our dentist takes care of our tooth. So when we look at orthodontist, we're looking at orthodontist. Okay, orthodontist. We're looking at don't. That is actually teeth. Ortho means straight. So it is somebody that straightens our teeth. An orthodontist usually deals with braces and those kind of things. Isn't that interesting? Now, I wanted to do one more on this, and I know there's only a couple on here, but I want to do this one also. Indent. Indent. So when we talk about indenting on a paper that we're writing, when we indent, that actually means, the word dent also means not only teeth, but to notch or bend inward. But if you think about it with the teeth, when we're indenting, we're actually taking a bite out of our teeth. Not teeth. We're actually, well, not teeth. That's kind of interesting, isn't it? But it's actually that you're taking a bite out of the sentences to start somewhere else. So let's get into ped. Ped. What is a pedal? Pedal. Pedal. When you use a pedal, what goes on the pedal? Interesting. Interesting. Let's do this one also. Pedicure. Pedicure. And so some of the girls might know what this one is. Pedicure. What do you do in a pedicure? You get your toenails done. And your pedal goes, you put your what on a pedal? Foot. So pedicure is actually curing the foot. And cure actually means care of feet. So that's what pedicure means. Interesting. There's some interesting things on there. I've got one more I want to do on cure if I can find it. I don't see it here, but I'm going to write it anyways. So I want you to write this, and I'm going to be interested to see what you say on this. We're going to talk about expedite. Expedite. Ped. Expedite means to speed up or execute more clear or quickly. So in the Latin root, what I'm talking about is to be free from entanglements, which means freeing my foot from a snare. So expedite means I'm going to go faster to speed up by keeping myself from getting trapped, keeping my feet from getting trapped. Isn't that cool? So get this finished. I want you to take all the other words and get this done. All right, so take all the words, write them all in, kind of think of what they mean. But the last thing I really want you to do is I want you to tell me what a podiatrist does. Or orthopedic. Orthopedic. Think about those two words right there, podiatrist and orthopedic. They kind of go with this right here. All right, get your words done. See ya.